Mozart rises above the Burggarten shade, climbing roses of new dawn spill over the iron barricade. The sun bakes the wide gravel paths of the imperial ring, swallowing the statues, letting the heavy summer sing. A discarded paper score of a waltz rests on a wooden seat. The dry wind shifts the pages, lifting them from the heat. You used to fold your music here and pull me by the waist, spinning me across the gravel in a sweet and laughing haste. The thick scent of linden trees fills this golden space. I close my eyes and feel the soft breath on my face. The city dances around me in a slow, invisible spin. Your hands are holding me tight, warming of an oak tree. She laughs softly, leaning her head on his shoulder, wild and free. The thick scent of linden trees fills this golden space. I close my eyes and feel the soft breath on my face. The city dances around me in a slow, invisible spin. Your hands are holding me tight, warming my skin. My chiffon dress, brushing the stone. Your voice perfectly captured. Wrought iron gates of Hofburg reach for the cloud. Oxidized copper roofs stand so heavy and proud. Long shadows stretch across the warm sun-baked square. A sweet trace of expensive leather hangs in the summer air. Wooden wheels and horseshoes strike the cobblestone ground. steady rhythm clatter echoing all around. I used to lay my head on your chest in a carriage right here, listening to your racing heart when you pulled me near. Vienna glows in antique gold as the sun slowly dips. I close my eyes and feel the soft touch of your lips. You whispered my name over the noise of the street. Our love is still alive in the stones beneath my feet. Swallows fly low over the marble, skimming the lake. The sky grows dark with a storm that refuses to break. Vienna glows in antique gold as the sun slowly dips. I close my eyes and feel the soft touch of your lips. You whispered my name over the noise of the street. Our love is still alive in the stones beneath my feet. The carriage rolls away. I smile at the end of the day. The monumental stone facade of the Grand Staatsoper gleams. The low sun hits the high arches in blinding solid beams. People turn to dark silhouettes against the bright light. The vast avenue breathes out the heat, waiting for the night. I press my bare fingertips to the rough, sun-warm wall. Down the street a gray coat turns the corner, standing tall. A man tilts his brimmed hat against the blinding sun's glare, exactly the way you did before kissing me right there. The evening spills over the pavement like champagne mist. I stand in the very spot where I was so deeply kissed. You wrapped your coat around my shoulders against the chill. Your deep voice saying you love me is ringing here still. Looking up at the balconies high above the street, heavy velvet curtains open up to the summer heat. the chill. Your deep voice saying you love me is ringing here still. I trace the stone again, feeling the warmth of your skin. Greek columns of the Parliament soak up the dying red. The white marble turns to dusty rose as the light is shed. Heavy clusters of white jasmine conquer the white stone stair. Their intoxicating sweetness wraps around the evening air. A single silk glove lies abandoned on the granite ledge, warmed by the stone resting quietly on the parapet's edge. You used to slide my glove off finger by finger so slow, just to kiss my naked palm under the evening glow. I close my eyes in the middle of this grand fading empire. The sunset burns the oxidized roofs with an antique fire. I look at my bare hand resting softly on the stone, and I feel your lips on my skin, thrilling me to the bone. The street lamps suddenly flicker on a line of yellow gold, casting long shadows over the statues, brave and bold. I close my eyes in the middle of this grand fading empire. The sunset burns the oxidized roofs with an antique fire. I look at my bare hand resting softly on the stone, and I feel your lips on my skin, thrilling me to the bone. I walk down the stairs, smiling at our love affairs. Water arcs high above the square of Schwarzenberg Platz. Bronze figures of the wisdom fountain gleam in the shining spots. The wind throws a cool, sudden mist across the heated street. Mixing the spray with the blooming linden, incredibly sweet. a small round table, the waiter tilts a silver jug. Water pours down into a heavy crystal glass, filling the mug. You poured my water just like that, laughing at my jokes. Then touched my hot cheek with your wet fingers in gentle strokes. Drops of water touch my face, cooling the heavy June air. I sit at the café, feeling your tender and loving care. The world is vast, but your smile reflects in the glass. I hear your clear, happy laugh as the busy hours pass. Two small sparrows chase each other through the flying spray, landing briefly on the wet marble before flying away. Drops of water touch my face, cooling the heavy June air. I sit at the cafe, feeling your tender and loving care. The world is vast, but your smile reflects in the glass. I hear your clear, happy laugh as the busy hours pass. The splash of the fountain, my joy rising like a mountain. The great dome of Karlskirch floats inside a golden haze. Dusty rose clouds gather thick behind the pillars' maze. Wisteria drops its purple blooms upon the heated stone. The heavy scent of flowers claims the alleyways alone. An empty white cup sits on a saucer outside the cafe door. A silver spoon lies slanted on the edge, pointing to the floor. You always left your spoon like that, dropping it with a clink. leaning across the tiny table to kiss me before I could think. Piano holds its heavy breath before rain that never falls. I sit at our old table just outside these painted walls. The air tastes like whipped cream mixed with the ancient dust. I feel you leaning close to me, full of love and trust. A sudden gust of wind sweeps a few pale petals low across the empty chairs, putting on a quiet show. Vienna holds its heavy breath before a rain that never falls. I sit at our old table just outside these painted walls. The air tastes like whipped cream mixed with the ancient dust. I feel you leaning close to me, full of love and trust. I trace the rim of the cup, looking at the sky, looking up. Lines of Belvedere stretch into the fading light. Mirror ponds reflect the oxidized roofs before the night. Huge cascades of climbing roses break the strict design, taking over the iron arches, crossing every line. I stop to look at a single flower heavy by the wall. A drop of water hangs on a petal, ready to finally fall. Inside that tiny liquid sphere, the palace is upside down. Just like you flipped my world when you brought me to this town. The imperial cream walls stretch endlessly before my eyes. I lay back on the grass under the darkening summer skies. You used to pull me to the ground and kiss me in the green. We were the kings of this city, the best it has ever seen. The horizon turns dark purple, swallowing the final ray. Behind the iron gates, the colors slowly wash away. The imperial cream walls stretch endlessly before my eyes. I lay back on the grass under the darkening summer skies. You used to pull me to the ground and kiss me in the green. We were the kings of this city, the best it has ever seen. I brush a petal from my dress, filled with your endless tenderness. Above the Burggarten shade, climbing roses of new dawn spill over the iron barricade. The sun bakes the wide gravel paths of the imperial ring, swallowing the statues, letting the heavy summer sing. A discarded paper score of a waltz rests on a wooden seat. The dry wind shifts the pages, lifting them from the heat. You used to fold your music here and pull me by the waist, spinning me across the gravel in a sweet and laughing haste. The thick scent of linden trees fills this golden space. I close my eyes and feel the soft breath on my face. The city dances around me in a slow, invisible spin. Your hands are holding me tight, warming my skin. A young couple whispers under the branches of an oak tree. She laughs softly, leaning her head on his shoulder, wild and free. The thick scent of linden trees fills this golden space. I close my eyes and feel the soft breath on my face. The city dances around me in a slow, invisible spin. Your hands are holding me tight, warming my skin. My chiffon dress brushing the stone. Your voice perfectly captured and known. Giant wrought iron gates of Hofburg reach for the cloud. Oxidized copper roofs stand so heavy and proud. Long shadows stretch across the warm, sun-baked square. A sweet trace of expensive leather hangs in the summer air. Wooden wheels and horseshoes strike the cobblestone ground. A steady rhythmic clatter echoing all around. I used to lay my head on your chest in a carriage right here, listening to your racing heart when you pulled me near. Vienna glows in antique gold as the sun slowly dips. I close my eyes and feel the soft touch of your lips. You whispered my name over the noise of the street. Our love is still alive in the stones beneath my feet. Swallows fly low over the marble, skimming the lake. The sky grows dark with a storm that refuses to break. Vienna glows in antique gold as the sun slowly dips. I close my eyes and feel the soft touch of your lips. You whispered my name over the noise of the street. Our love is still alive in the stones beneath my feet. The carriage rolls away. I smile at the end of the day. The monumental stone facade of the grand starts super gleams. The low sun hits the high arches in blinding solid beams. People turn to dark silhouettes against the bright light. The vast avenue breathes out the heat, waiting for the night. I press my bare fingertips to the rough sun-warmed wall. Down the street a grey coat turns the corner, standing tall. A man tilts his brimmed hat against the blinding sun's glare, exactly the way you did before, kissing me right there. The evening spills over the pavement like champagne mist. I stand in the very spot where I was so deeply kissed. You wrapped your coat around my shoulders against the chill. Your deep voice saying you love me is ringing here still. I trace the stone again, feeling the warmth of your skin. Great columns of the Parliament soak up the dying red. The white marble turns to dusty rose as the light is shed. Heavy clusters of white jasmine conquer the white stone stair. Their intoxicating sweetness wraps around the evening air. A single silk glove lies abandoned on the granite ledge, warmed by the stone resting quietly on the parapet's edge. You used to slide my glove off finger by finger, so slow, just to kiss my naked palm under the evening glow. I close my eyes in the middle of this grand fading empire. The sunset burns the oxidized roofs with an antique fire. I look at my bare hand resting softly on the stone, and I feel your lips on my skin, thrilling me to the bone. The street lamps suddenly flicker on a line of yellow gold, casting long shadows over the statues, brave and bold. I close my eyes in the middle of this grand fading empire. The sunset burns the oxidized roofs with an antique fire. I look at my bare hand resting softly on the stone, and I feel your lips on my skin, thrilling me to the bone. I walk down the stairs, smiling at our love affairs. Water arcs high above the square of Schwarzenberg Platz. Bronze figures of the wisdom fountain gleam in the shining spots. The wind throws a cool sudden mist across the heated street, mixing the spray with a blooming linden, incredibly sweet. At a small round table, a waiter tilts a silver jug. Water pours down into a heavy crystal glass, filling the mug. You poured my water just like that, laughing at my joke. and touch my hot cheek with your wet fingers in gentle strokes. Drops of water touch my face, cooling the heavy June air. I sit at the café, feeling your tender and loving care. The world is vast, but your smile reflects in the glass. I hear your clear, happy laugh as the busy hours pass. Two small sparrows chase each other through the flying spray, landing briefly on the wet marble before flying away. Drops of water touch my face, cooling the heavy June air. I sit at the cafe, feeling your tender and loving care. The world is vast, but your smile reflects in the glass. I hear your clear, happy laugh as the busy hours pass. The splash of the fountain, my joy rising like a mountain. The great dome of Karlskirch floats inside a golden haze. Dusty rose clouds gather thick behind the pillar's maze. Wisteria drops its purple blooms upon the heated stone. The heavy scent of flowers claims the alleyways alone. An empty white cup sits on a saucer outside the cafe door. A silver spoon lies slanted on the edge, pointing to the floor. You always left your spoon like that, dropping it with a clink. Leaning across the tiny table to kiss me before I could think. Vienna holds its heavy breath before rain that never falls. I sit at our old table just outside these painted walls. The air tastes like whipped cream mixed with the ancient dust. I feel you leaning close to me, full of love and trust. A sudden gust of wind sweeps a few pale petals low across the empty chairs, putting on a quiet show. Before rain that never falls. looking at the sky, looking up. The perfect lines of Belvedere stretch into the fading light. Mirror ponds reflect the oxidized roofs before the night. Huge cascades of climbing roses break the strict design, taking over the iron arches, crossing every line. I stop to look at a single flower heavy by the wall. A drop of water hangs on a petal, ready to finally fall. Inside that tiny liquid sphere, the palace is upside down, just like you flipped my world when you brought me to this town. The imperial cream walls stretch endlessly before my eyes. I lay back on the grass under the darkening summer skies. You used to pull me to the ground and kiss me in the green. We were the kings of this city, the best it has ever seen. The horizon turns dark purple, swallowing the final ray. Behind the iron gates, the colors slowly wash away. The imperial cream walls stretch endlessly before my eyes. I lay back on the grass under the darkening summer skies. You used to pull me to the ground and kiss me in the green. We were the kings of this city, the best it has ever seen. I brush a petal from my dress, filled with your endless tenderness.